Good morning, Digit fam. Adam Dowd here with your daily update to all things tech and goodness out in the world. I can tell you it is destined to be a truly excellent day here at Digit Studios. So let's dive right into it. It is March 21st, 2019, and this is your Digit Daily. Tristan is a Dyson vacuum guy, so today is like his Christmas. And hey, Tristan, I'm not going to judge. You like Dyson vacuums, I like baseball. At least when you spend $600, you get a clean house. All I get is the opportunity to watch my team lose, in person. Twice. So, you do you, man. So let's all put on our Tristan hats today and see what Dyson has to say. First up, we have a new generation of Dyson vacuums, the V11. This is a battery-powered cleaner that checks more than a few boxes from the previous generation, the V10. Most notably, this vacuum improves battery life by adding an eco mode for easy sucking, and also adds an auto-detect feature to adjust the power needed for the vacuum based on the surface that you are trying to suck. And I'll admit, that's kinda cool. Now you'll get between 40 to 60 minutes of suckage out of a single charge, and if that's not enough to suck your whole house, then you have done well in life. There is a higher-end torque drive model that comes with an LCD display. This display will tell you how long the vacuum will suck, plus it'll remind you to clean filters for optimal suckitude. Of course, the V11 probably doesn't offer enough sucky features for the V10 owners to upgrade, but if you don't currently suck with a Dyson, then this can suck pretty well for you. So if you want to suck, there are two models. The Animal sucks at $600 and is also a pretty sweet Def Leppard song, BT dubs. And the Torque Drive with your LED suckometer comes in at $700. So get sucking. But that's not all that Dyson had to offer. There's also the Dyson Light Cycle, and no, this is not a neon motorcycle, unfortunately. This is a desk lamp or a floor lamp which starts at $600 because of course it does. The lamp has touch controls, a USB-C port, and an app because of course it does. But the killer feature here is that the light output of the lamp is based on the time of day. It gets brighter as the day goes on and transitions to a warmer light as evening sets in. There's also some hype around its heat pipe cooling technology, which helps keep the LED cool and working for 60 years. So that's like $10 a year, which I guess seems like a good deal. And just in case you have some extra room on your bedside table, there's the Dyson Pure Cool Me, which by the way is the nickname I just gave to myself. The Pure Cool Me is a personal air filter that is designed to clean the air around you, leaving everyone else to their own devices to, choke and die on the toxins that are out there. I'm not really sure it works like that, Dyson, but the Pure Cool Me has a timer on it, so you can run it for just as long as you want, whether that's just while writing the script for this podcast or all night long. And the Pure Cool Me will set you back a measly $350, but isn't having your personal space clean worth it? So today we learned that Dyson is basically the apple of suck, and with that, let's move into the roundup! Today's Google Doodle is a fun little AI-powered ditty. Literally, you can write any music you want and it'll harmonize that piece using machine learning and produce a fun little song for you. Just go to Google's homepage and click the Google logo at the top and you'll be prompted to write some music. And you can write music like this, which by the way is my new theme song. Apple is set to unveil its Netflix of News service next week, and it looks like it'll cost about $10 per month, and it'll have the Wall Street Journal on board. We talked about this service about a month ago, and at the time, publishers were chafing at the idea of Apple keeping 50% of the subscription and letting publishers duke it out for the other 50%. Seems that's still the case, but apparently the Wall Street Journal doesn't care. Alrighty then. And continuing its tradition this week of quietly releasing new products, yesterday Apple released a refresh of its AirPods, the crappy wireless headphones you definitely shouldn't use but everyone in the world uses. These AirPod 2.0s, though they seem more like AirPod 1.1s, bring hands-free Siri activation, plus a new wireless charging case, fueling speculation that we'll finally see Apple's AirPower mats come out, which would be fun. But in the meantime, if you want bad headphones with poor isolation, the AirPods 2 are available now. Waze is Google's second mapping company, the first being, of course, Google Maps. And it might surprise you to learn that Waze, which is owned by Google, I think that bears repeating, has over 30,000 volunteers that work 30 to 40 hours per week for free updating maps for the company. And did I mention that Waze is owned by the multi-billion with a B dollar company Google? Okay, well, these folks see their work as a public service and God bless them for it, so more power to them. And the Wall Street Journal gives us a look at the lives of these volunteers who work for free for Google. Tesla announced that it was closing all of its stores and then said LOL, just kidding. But the result of that reversal was an expected rise in prices for Tesla vehicles. As it turns out, that rise wasn't the 3% that people expected, it was actually less than that, which is a welcome surprise for sure. The base model Tesla still sits at $35,000, while the next step up rose just $500 to $37,500, and so on. I mean, they're still expensive compared to, a Kia, but that's not all that bad, all things considered. And finally, yes, I'm a little too excited about this one, I have some excellent news that is certainly not bogus. Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter, one of which you probably know and the other you probably don't, announced that they will be filming Bill and Ted 3 Face the Music. They said they expected the release of the film in 2020.
No way!
Yes way, and that's the best news I've heard all year. So you know what that means. It's time to party on, dudes!
Party on, dude. Party on, dudes!
So that is going to do it for today's Digit Daily. If you'd like to learn more about any of these stories, check out the links in the show notes and subscribe to our daily newsletter on Digit.com. And if you like what you heard, subscribe and leave a review on your favorite podcast player. Once again, I'm Adam Dowd, Dead Technology on Twitter, and catch you later, Bill and Ted!